Welcome to this episode of EagleAir TV. I'm Lucas Finger. This episode features the Biden administration, extra learning opportunities, the bowling team, basketball, and our uke in the know. Something that is soon to be pioneering at the Nixa High School is the eSports team. L. Justice gives us more.
Schools all over the Midwest are introducing eSports teams. Nixa High School is close to follow. Jay Rhodes says that the eSports team is a brand new sport for Nixa.
So right now I'm kind of standing as our team's president. I'm the one that's organizing everything, and we're getting everything to where it's functioning right now. This is like the first competitive place for esports at the Nixa High School. It's going to be pioneering the first people to do it, as well as you're getting some of the toughest competition, both locally and online. So we're going to have two separate teams. We're going to be playing two games at the very beginning. We're going to have first League of Legends and Rocket League. So for League of Legends, we're going to have 5-player teams. So there's going to be both a JV and varsity team for both teams. For both games. So there's going to be 5 players for each varsity and JV on League of Legends, and then Rocket League is 3 players for both teams of varsity and JV. So we're looking for people that are really wanting to take the next step in competitive play and really focus on improving their own game and getting better with other committed teammates. I would just say go for it. You know, we have no idea what the skill level is going to be, so no matter where you are at, if you want to get better and you want to compete, then I would just say go for it, and if you don't make it, you're still going to meet people that you could probably play with on your own time.
Jay Rhodes says esports isn't just at Nixa High School.
We have a lot of schools that are already going for this. So we've already played Ozark. We have matches scheduled with Republic, with Central, just with a lot of schools. Joplin. We have a lot of schools that are interested and would play us as well. So yeah, we're just in the process of getting those matches scheduled.
Ms. Kearney says that colleges are offering scholarships for eSport.
Almost all major colleges are now offering eSports scholarships. We actually have a teacher at the junior high that went to SBU on a scholarship.
Yeah, so you're going to be like a pioneer of this new organization within the high school. It's like if there would be the first season for a new soccer team or a football team, you know, if they hadn't existed before. So you're going to be the first players ever on this new team. You're going to be playing a lot more people that you'll actually be able to see. It's just going to be a really unique experience for those that want to get into competitive play in these games.
The eSports team will be having tryouts February 17th in room 275 at 5 p.m. Once teams are formed, teammates will have at least 2 dedicated practices a week. For EagleAir TV, this has been L. Justice.
President-elect Biden has recently taken over as President Biden after the January 20th inauguration. Here's what to expect out of the new administration. A new administration and a new party has recently moved into the White House, leading to a perceived more liberal America for the next 4 years.
I think overall just a more, obviously, Democrat/liberal agenda. You'll see those, and probably from the get-go well, it's already happened, some overturning of some Trump regulations and things like that, and probably trying to tackle the COVID issue a little bit harder than the last administration did. I think those are the first main things. The new administration brings a sharp divergence from the previous administration, and some are hopeful that with this transition, change is on the horizon.
I am really hopeful for the next 4 years. They have already gotten some policies into place, gotten some executive orders signed that are more on the progressive side, which is definitely where I would lean personally.
No matter who holds power in the presidency, it is unlikely that many lives here in the Ozarks will change.
I don't really think it will be changed all that much because, you know, under Trump, you know, we didn't really experience a ton of changes here. And, you know, looking back, I mean, I don't really remember it, but Obama didn't really seem to change as much either. So I feel like it'll be pretty relatively much the same. After the last election, 2/3 of the American government is now Democratic, as Democrats now hold the presidency as well as a slim majority in both the House and Senate. You know, looking at the first stimulus, the next stimulus package, that's probably
at the forefront of what's going to happen, again, tackling the COVID stuff and trying to get individuals, trying to get small businesses back on track, because those things obviously have been, individuals still struggling, maybe some more unemployment benefits, assistance through the federal government, allowing the states to do what they need to do. So I think that's probably priority number one as far as getting that thing done.
The new Biden administration is in its first few steps of power and is likely to face many tough challenges over the next 4 years. For EagleAir TV, this has been Lucas Finger. If you could use a little extra help after school, NHS offers two options, ELO and the Writing Center. Olivia McCulley has the story.
The Writing Center in ELO offers students extra help. Rachel Lechner, head of the Writing Center, says that there are benefits to attending the program.
The Writing Center is it's a student-run place where people can come in and get help with anything that they're writing. So it could be research papers, it could be just like short answer questions, you could come in with your history, you could come in with your English, whatever it is, you can come and get some feedback on what you write.
The Writing Center is open before school except on Mondays, during start and after school from 2:30 to 3 in room 241.
So the Canvas page, you can schedule an appointment, you can submit a draft if you're not able to come in. So this is available also to kids who are homeschool right now, or kids that are not in the building, like kids at SCORE have sent things in to be looked at with the Writing Center. So all of that is on our Canvas page.
ELO, Extended Learning Opportunities, is an open study and help time run by history teacher Elena Hitz.
Teachers from all core areas and then a host of other non-core areas are in attendance at ELO as well.
Hitz advocates the perks of coming to ELO.
Especially right now, I feel like ELO is so beneficial to our students, especially if a kid is on quarantine. It's a really good way to carve out a solid 2 hours if you want, or maybe even 1 hour, where you're not going to be distracted, where you're going to have access to teachers who can help you and want to be there and want to help you after school to catch up on whatever work you need to. Or you're welcome to come if you want further explanation on something, work on a group project, have that setting. There's so many benefits to ELO for our students here.
ELO is open after school every Thursday from 3 to 5 p.m. and they can provide transportation.
I would like to add that there is transportation available if you are a current bus rider. You would just have to talk to your teacher that you would be going to ELO for that person's class, and then they would get in contact with me and I would try to organize some transportation for that student. But everybody's welcome. We have snacks and I hope to see more people there.
For EagleAir TV, this has been Olivia McCulley.
Despite the coronavirus, the bowling team is still going just as strong as ever. Caleb Stafford gives us a peek into the season.
The Knicks bowling team is an after-school sports team that takes place on Mondays and Fridays from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. at Century Lanes Bowling Alley. It is run and coached by David Evans.
It's all kind of a little bit newer than I was expecting. We had two seniors that decided not to come back this year, so I'm kind of learning a couple of new guys. We got two freshmen on the varsity team this year. We have two seniors that we pulled up from the JV, and then we have two returning juniors from last year. They're doing exceptionally well. I'm really pleased with what I've seen out of them. The JV teams, look, we're going to have two teams comprised of 5 members, and I think that they're going to be pretty solid as well. So we've got a pretty good future to look at. Last year, we were cut short. We only had 5 competitions instead of 8. We were able to come back and finish in June, I believe it was. They let us come back and have our city championships, basically. We ended up finishing second. Pretty long, hard-fought evening. But the only thing that's affecting us, and then still the unknown, is spectators. We don't know how it's going to affect how many they're going to let in to watch the kids bowl. So.
While there are competitions, for the most part, the team members are just there to have fun and hang out.
Favorite part of the bowling team is bowling and having fun with the people here. Junior varsity is basically a team where it's for those who are not essentially graduating already. There's not necessarily a prerequisite to get on varsity. It's just be good, like have a basic skill.
For EagleAir TV, this has been Caleb Stafford.
Although COVID has affected many clubs and activities, Nixa basketball has adjusted to keep the season going. Lily Maggard gives us more.
The grind of Nixa basketball has officially started. Just like every other sport this year, they are having to overcome many challenges. Coach Jennifer Perryman, head coach of girls' team, says her team's goals are a little different this year.
You know, we always have tangible goals, and then we have things that we strive for. Obviously, a big goal that has never been a goal before is we want to finish the season, and that's something that's not even really in our control, other than us just being safe and wearing masks and following the rules and making sure that none of us have to quarantine. That's a big one for us. And then obviously you have your tangible goals where, you know, we want to win 20 games, we want to win conference, we want to win districts, and we want to win a couple of our tournaments that we're in. And one that we've always done. So
Emma Vincent says she's looking forward to see how far her team will go this year.
We have 10 girls that can work together and are versatile, so we can mix it up, and that allows us to run other teams because we're faster than them, and since we have more girls on the bench that can go in, we're able to play longer in the game.
Coach Jay Osborne, head coach of the boys team, says the team is working towards winning a district title.
Our goals are high. Always we strive to win a district every year. Obviously the conference is important to us, and we want to win as many tournaments as we can. So we won the Carthage tournament. We fell a little short in blue and gold, lost a really good Hartville team, but we took second there. We've got our NIT coming up here at the end of January. We're excited about it. It's got a great field, really good teams in it. But those are some of our main goals. We'd like to get to a Final Four and eventually win a state title. Got a lot of roadblocks in our way, but if our guys continue to play well together, share the basketball, we've got just as good a shot as anybody to get there.
Caleb Wofford says he's excited about his senior year and can't wait to see what the season holds.
You know, just having a good year. This is my last year at Nixa, so I think we have a great group, and I'm just excited to spend every day with them and hopefully go far.
With the season coming to a close, look out for districts coming out in March. For EagleAir TV, this has been Lily Maggard reporting.
Finally, TJ Sorgenfrey brings you some announcements in this next episode of our Uke in the Know.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Aloha, and welcome to our Uke in the Know. And it's almost Valentine's Day. There will be a senior mixer following the game on Friday, February 12th. It's for Nixa seniors and is not open to younger students or outsiders. Whoa, I think I found a Valentine for you. It says, you know what? You look real good looking, honey girl. For real kind, so good looking. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of our Uke in the Know. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of EagleAir TV. We'll see you next time.